me, is it worth the go? Cause y'all been playing, I'm just saying, tell me, is it worth the no? Don't take it personal, I know that you hurting, yo. Steady working, y'all ain't really ready though. What? Y'all ain't really ready though. Y'all ain't really ready though. Y'all ain't really ready though. Y'all ain't really ready though.
But we get ready to bring on, this young man who's in the business, doing it right. Like I said, he knows my boy Dougie Fresh. Me and Dougie used to hang out when I was out in Atlanta for a while. So he's a cool dude. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And if you know Dougie, you cool with me. Exactly. So, I just want to say welcome. I don't know, young Dapper. Welcome to What's Up.
How you doing, man?
Yeah. Young rapper.
Yeah.
Trying
16.
to make the scene. 16.
Trying. Yeah, man. 7 years.
Hey, yo, girls, he looks clean too.
Thank you for that one.
He got the good cut.
Yeah, just got the haircut today, Got
the bliss already, you know what I'm saying?
Got to. Never keep the lips dry.
You know what I'm saying?
Winter's coming up.
Yeah. So you ready?
Yeah.
So tell us about you. Tell us something that we don't know that we're about to get into, but tell us something we're not going to get into.
Well, like I said, I've been doing this for 7 years. I'm just motivated. I just feel like, let anybody know that I'm not better than anybody. I just want everybody to know that I'm human, I'm human. I'm not better than anybody because I do music. It's just something that I was born to do. And I just feel like I just want to take it to a new level. Everybody got their own talents, but I just don't want anybody to feel like, because when you get famous, everybody wants to look at you on a different scale. Like, nah, I'm the same young cat that came in the studio. I'm just on a different level of success, that's all.
At 9 years old.
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was hard because, I'm like you said, I'm 9 years old. You put so much emphasis on it.
PlayStation?
Nah, it was PlayStation. It was just more like I had to be more serious. I had to mature a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I was doing music, so it was like, if this is what you want to do, you got to make it your life. You got to take seriousness in it. And at the time, I'm 9. I still want to, be a kid, but taking on something so big and saying, I want to do music. This is my career at 9 years old. I had to live up to it. So it was hard because recording and going back and doing it was my first time, you know what I'm saying? So being in the studio, having to do it 10 times, I'm like, nah, I can't. But now it's like, I love it. So 10, 20 times, let me do it.
Oh, okay. Government
I
name.
actually asked, hey, let me, if I mess up, I'm like, hey, let me do that over.
What's your government name?
Eric Mathis.
You met my man Dougie Fresh. What was that like?
It was crazy. It was actually crazy. I was out in Atlanta. I was in LA, and we was out there doing. We was there for BET weekend. So we was seeing a whole bunch of people. It was great.
Doing that networking marketing thing.
Yeah, got to when it's popping. You gotta, put yourself out there sometimes.
That's right.
Let people know what's up.
Especially when you're independent.
Yeah, that definitely.
What's that like?
It's hard. Hard on my mom, because I'm only 16, so I ain't even got the money to go.
So mom is
crazy
the real brains
career,
behind all this. You just the pipes.
Yeah, I'm the guy that does the lyrics.
It's on him at the end of the day, I'm just there to support him and push him into that direction. And like he said, he's 16, so he doesn't have the money, so like I said,
that's a big thing.
I really believe in my son.
Yeah.
He has the talent. He has the whole package, and it's up to him at the end of the day to, push himself. You know what I'm saying? I'm right behind him though. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
She just do a record label thing at you. You know
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you do make it, she's coming for collections.
Yeah.
What's it like going to school? Right, getting your homework, getting all your work together, and boom, boom. You got to get your tracks together.
Yeah.
You got to get independently. You got to get out there and hustle yourself. You got to get out there and be in everybody's ear, be in everybody's mood.
Yeah.
How do you do this?
I want everybody to feel like before I made it. Yeah, I'm a regular kid. Like I like to do play video games and stuff like that. But I know there's a time and place for everything. Like, middle school was the hardest because that's when I was actually getting into the music, and we was going to New York every week for acting classes and recording. Sometimes I don't even record in Boston. I go to Atlanta, but you got to make time for it if this is what you really want to do. So it's either on the weekend or when it's holiday or whenever we can make it happen, but it gets done. Got to get, bro, I'm trying to make my mom proud, show that I can actually do it, because I know I got the potential.
Do you know your GPA?
Right now, nah, I haven't looked it up. I'm kind of scared.
I'm betting you it's a good number.
I'm hoping so.
It's over 3.
I'm hoping so because I'm trying to get into college, man. I go to New Mission.
What college?
I don't really know yet. This is my year where we're going to be focusing on colleges. So my cousin actually went to Clark, Atlanta. He's been telling me great things about that. So that's been in my brain, my little, inventory. But I'm going to learn about college this year. If music don't work out, probably try to make beats. Try to still keep music in there, like do engineering or do business or something with math, because I love math, like accounting.
Well, if you do engineering, we sure could use you.
Yeah, I know you guys are having technical difficulties.
No pun.
I don't have a mic, so I don't care no damn more. Let's just go straight to the what's a Boston mix. For real.
Find me on Instagram, officially Dapper. You can find me on Twitter. My original Twitter that was actually on got hacked, so
He was verified on Twitter,
over, man.
and somebody hacked it and took it.
Really?
Yeah, he was verified, and somebody hacked him. If you still go on it right now,
No, it's not up. It's actually not up.
the real Young Dapper,
Yeah.
he changed the name.
Now they actually took it down completely, like it's gone.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad, because I think after me constantly emailing emailing like crazy.
Yeah.
Because he was verified. He had like mad followers. Once that person hacked it and went on, before you saw, all the followers started dropping off. And of course, I was on Twitter tweeting him, like blowing him up. Like, oh, this is not really him. He's lying to you. I was going off. Because you just don't get verified. You see what I'm saying? He must have wanted to be verified so bad that he hacked and just stole the whole site.
I've been to Africa like at least 3-4 times now.
Motherland.
Well,
Yeah.
I was born in Africa.
Oh, really? You're original.
Yes.
Ah, welcome, Queen. So now you're gonna go back. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go there doing your music, or you
Yeah.
just going there just to visit?
Doing music
Oh,
and visit.
He's all over the radio down there. He's
Yeah.
all over the TV. He also has African music as well.
Oh, okay.
So basically, he's
Everything.
international.
Okay.
He also acts. He's been on Law and Order. He's been on 30 Rock. He's been on Batman movie 2012. Right now he's on a TV show called Louie. It's on FX. It's called Subway Pamela. He's a little kid on a train, just going off.
Wow.
So he does a lot, and like I said, at the end of the day, is if the person really wants it.
Yeah.
That is what makes it happen.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't drag him and say, let's go. Because like I said, I'm grown. I'm growing. I don't want to say I'm growing and I've lived my life already, because I haven't.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But but I'm not his age. And at the age that I am, I've done a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I've gotten the things that I wanted, and I went after the things that I wanted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's him to get to where I'm at. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm going to help him get there, as long as this is what he wants. And, you know what I'm saying? And he, and he works at it, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day,
The Young Dapper fan page.
he has a fan
Yeah,
page,
Young Dapper
and then he
fan
has officially Young Dapper. That's the page that
This is how I do. I check you out.
Young Dapper, the fan
You
page.
said Young
Dapper on Facebook.
Dapper. Wait a minute, you ain't loading like it's supposed to. There you go. I see you. You got 2 pages.
Tell me, is it worth the go? Cause y'all been playing, I'm just saying, tell me, is it worth the no? Don't take it personal, I know that you hurting, yo. Steady working, y'all ain't really ready though.